Hi guys, welcome to my videos. So guys, today in this video walkthrough, we are gonna walk through how to apply a TRV to return Canada as a worker. Okay. Before I proceed further, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe right now. And also, I would like to clarify: neither I'm an immigration consultant nor I'm a government body. So if you take anything out of this video, do it at your own risk. So guys, let's say you are working in Canada on a work permit and then you filed an extension approved, you moved out of Canada due to some urgent emergency at your home country. Because of this, you did not get the opportunity to apply for a TRV. Now although you have a work permit, valid work permit and passport, but your work permit is not a travel document if you're from a visa required country. So in that case, you need to apply TRV, and that is what we are going to cover. So for the first thing is we have logged in into this GCK account. Click on apply to come to Canada. We'll go for this option. What would you like to do, Canada? Work. How long you're planning to stay? Let's say more than 6 months. Select the code that matches the one on your passport. So I select this one. Your current country. Let's say this guy is in India. Do you have family who's a Canadian citizen, permanent resident, and is 18 years of age or older? I select no. Date of birth, you need to do as per your case, not what you see here. Okay, I'm just putting a sample. Are you a green card holder? I select no. I have a job offer and my employer gave me an offer of employment number or LMIA number. Okay, so let's say yes because he's gonna return. He's returning back to Canada as a worker to work for the employer, so he has it. What is the status of your job offer? Temporary, at least 1 year. Do you plan to work on one of the following work permit exempt categories? I select no. Will you be coming to Canada under an active policy? I select no. Are you spouse, common law partner, or dependent child of a person who has or is applying for a work permit? I select no. Have you recently graduated from participating Canadian post-secondary institution for which your study was full-time and a minimum of 8 months? I select no. Are you spouse or common law partner of person who holds a study permit? I select no. What is your marital status? I select single. What is your provincial territory of destination? I do Ontario. Foreign, you may be eligible to come to Canada as a foreign worker. Okay, click on continue. Do you have a now? This question is very important. Do you have a valid work permit, study permit, need a visa to return to Canada? Yes, this is what. Now, if you have an open work permit, you will select this. If you have a work permit restricted to specific employer type of work, you will do this. So you will select this. So let's say you have like closed work permit, so you will select this. If you have an open work permit, you will do this. Okay. Have you had a medical exam performed by IRC penalty within the last 12 months? Let's say no. Have you visited or lived any of the designated country for 6 consecutive months in last year? I select no. Do you want to work in one of the following jobs? I select no. Do you want to submit an application for a family member? I select no. Are you giving someone access to your application? I select no. In the past 10 years, have you given your fingerprints biometrics? I select yes because this guy has a Canadian work permit already. So I select this. There are fee associated with your application. Will you be paying fee? Yes, why not? Are you able to make a digital copy of your documents? Yes. Otherwise, how will apply online? Will you be paying your fees online? Yes, that's why applying online, right? Okay, now we can review your answers and don't review once, review twice. Everything. Each and every answer you review twice. Any change is required, click on the edit button and then change. Click on continue. It's gonna tell you the stages. Then click on gonna continue. Your checklist has been populated. So it's gonna be very simple. Application for visitor visa, temporary resident visa made outside of Canada, 5257. Uh, Canadian work or study permit, employment records, passport, digital photo, family information, 5645. Okay, schedule one, and this client information. So client information is any document that you want to provide, like a letter of explanation or any document that you don't see a slot here. Okay, now in order to get through this, we'll start with this. I anticipated something like this. I'll open this in Adobe. No worries, give me some time. Okay, the very first question here is, now we are going to fill this IMM 5257 as a worker who is outside of Canada and needs a visa to return to Canada, who has a valid work permit. So I'm going to proceed with sample data, but if you take anything out of this video, you do it at your own risk. All right. So you see a unique client identifier because this guy has already applied to for work permit before. So definitely he has a use here, but it's not mandatory, so I'm leaving it. But definitely provide. Why will you hide it? They will anyway find it out. Full details. Do it as per your case. I'm just putting sample. Have you used any other name? I select no. Male, date of birth, month. Yeah, make sure you understand the format. Some people do mistakes there also. Don't do that. New Delhi, citizenship, current country of territory of residence. Right now, this guy is in India. Status, citizen. During past 5 years, have you lived in any country of territory other than your country of citizenship or your current country of territory indicated above for more than 6 months? So, right, his country of citizenship is India, and right now he's in India, and he has lived in Canada, for example, for 1 year before. So he can definitely input that information. And you need to do as per your case. There could be other countries too that you want to include as per your circumstances. Worker from, let's say he was there 2023 0 02 01 to 2024 04 10. Okay, all right. Country territory we are applying same where they are living. Okay, to kind metal status, I select single. You need to do as per your case. Have you ever married before or was in common relationship? I select no. Native mother tongue, because he's from India, so I assume Hindi. You need to do as per your case. Are able to communicate in English, French? Yes, he can do English. Have you taken a test from a designated test authority? I select no. Passport. Be very careful. Verified at least 2 times before you submit. Issue. Nationality document, do you have? I select no. But like when I had applied my application for the first time, I had selected yes. I had provided my PAN card details and I was accepted. Of course, I included that information in my client explanation letter too, and I had no issues at all. And now in India, you get even Aadhaar card and other documents too. So it's up to you if you want to do. And it also depends on your nationality. If you're not from India, it will depend on your nationality too if you have something like that. So just for the purpose of this video, I select no. US PR card. Are you a green card holder? I select no. Current mailing address. So this guy is in India. So I'm just gonna put some sample. Okay, postal code. Residential same as, yeah. Telephone number. So he has a Canadian number, for example, because he was in Canada. Email address, very important. Provide nicely. Details purpose of my visit. So it's gonna be returning worker. How long you're planning to stay. So I can put, let's say his work permit is valid till this date. Funds available for my stay. Name, address of a relation, any person, institution. So you can do like employer detail. Address in Canada, write properly. I'm just doing this. Okay. And any person even have that you can include that. Have you had any post in institution, university, college? I select yes. So let's say 2016 03 to just sample I'm putting 2020 03. He studied, so I'll just write bachelor's of technology at the school Delhi New Delhi, India. Employment. Give a detail of employment for 10 years, including if you held any government position, such as civil servant, judge, and you just have to give date and month. Okay, so as per our case, this guy was working even till April, I mean this month in Canada. So let's say he came here in 2023 February, right? Yeah, we have to do for past 10 years. So you need to provide this information. And explain this, that why you have selected this month, because oh, not no, this month 04, sorry, yeah, why you have selected this month, although you are, why you have selected Canada, because you were working in Canada and even this month you were in Canada, so you can do that and it should be okay. You need to put job title, your employer name, and before even if you were studying, not working, retired or anything, you need to provide that information. See, they have given, please indicate it. So the study period will go, but before that, if he was working like 2020 04 to 2023 01, if I assume he was working in India. Okay, provide proper information. Before that, he was doing studies, so you can do that study. And then before you have to go for last 10 years, so you need to uh, do more. And if the space is not sufficient, you can include an additional sheet in your letter of explanation, and there you can explain that. And of course, there is a way you need to include uh, file like this app form name there and question number, and then they and then write and then explain that. It was accepted in my case in one situation. Okay, I'm not completing this, but you know how to do that. In the past 2 years, if you have any contact with a person tuberculosis, I select no. Do you have a physical mental disorder? I select no. Have you ever remained beyond the validity of status in Canada? No. Have you refused visa or per work or denied? Uh, No. Have you previously applied to enter or remain in Canada? Yes, because he has worked in Canada, so he had applied for work permit, and he did he did apply for uh, work permit extension. So you can explain that. Have you ever committed arrested? I select no. Did you serve in military militia? No. Have you ever been member of a physical political party? No. Treatment? No. Signature? You can select the date. Signature. Now, before you do anything, first go through the form 2 times, not one, 2 times. Then click on validate. Yes. Okay. So that's why if I missed anything, it pointed towards that. Okay. Now you can save it along with the barcode and then upload. That you can do. All right. Now we'll go back to the checklist and see, like save it and then upload. I apologize, it just came out. No worries, I'll go back to that checklist again. Okay. So this we went through how to do. I don't need to explain this. If you have any doubt, you can always click and you're gonna find that out. Now these two 5645 and schedule one, I'm gonna include a link in the description and you can check it out yourself and from there you can take it up. How to do these forms and upload. And then once you are through all the mandatory questions, you can just go here. You'll get the next option where you go and then you sign the application digitally and then you can submit. That is how it works, guys. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you.